Okay, now my secret to doing these is to put the blanks for how many spaces there are going to be originally. So what you have here is a set of license plates, and trust me, they use this in making license plates because they don't want duplicates and such. And you have 3 letters from the alphabet, and you have 3 numbers. So how many spaces are there do we have to fill in? 6, because you have 3 for the alphabet and then 3 for the digits. And I'll try to make this work. The board needs to be realigned, but anyway. So now how many letters are there in the alphabet? Do you guys know? 26. And because we're not going to restrict it, if you want www, you could. So there's 26 still, 26 still, and then how many digits are there? 10. And honestly, if you want to borrow my calculators and figure out what that is, fine, I'm not going to deal with it, because that's the easy part. Hard part is setting it up. Now, what if I can't repeat the letters or the numbers? I still have 6 spaces. I'll change colors. Now, how many letters can I have? Max? How many letters for the first one? I have all these letters in a bag. I'm going to pull one out. 26. But now that one is out, I can't use it again. I'm not putting it back in there. So this is 25 and 24. If anything is useful in this math class, this is it. Emily, put your iPad down, please. No, we're not doing that. We're doing this. No, it isn't. You can do it when I'm done. I'm almost done, really. Okay. Emily, how about the digits? How many ways can you put in the first number? What about the next one? 9. You can't repeat. 8. Yeah, basically you're counting down. Because once you pull the first number out, be it a 9, you can't use 9 again. If you can put 9 again, you'd be putting it back. So you always have a choice of 10. Oh, this is really goofy. How many plates are possible if you need to start with a G and end with a 2? Max, focus. Now, I'm going to start with a G and end with a 2. So this is going to be my G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is my 2. You got to fill those spaces first. So how many ways can you pick a G out of 26 letters? How many G's are there? 1. How many 2's are there? 1. Okay. Once you pick your G, how many choices are left? 25. Good. Then this is 24. Oh, can we repeat? Oh, we can repeat. I don't know. It doesn't say we can't. Now, how many numbers can we put in this one? Can't put 10 in because we have to reserve that for the 2. So it's 9 and 8. So you get some weird answers, don't you? Oh, so it's 9 and 9. You're right. Forgot about that. It didn't really say. The only restrictions was I had to have a G and I had to have a 2 in these positions. You did something like this last week, didn't you? Why don't you have anything else done, guys? Oh, why don't you use the spaces? You don't have any.
Yeah, but I've been talking.
That's true. Okay, let's do this one. I don't have very many questions, really. There are 5 people in line, so I have 5 spaces to fill for a movie. 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you have 3 people are boys and 2 are girls, so altogether you have 5. Okay, how many ways can you arrange them in a line? You have the names of those 3 boys and 3 girls in a bag. How many ways could you choose an answer? iPad should be down. We're not doing them on iPad, we're doing it on here. How many ways? 5. Now, once you've chosen one of the boys or girls, how many are left? 4. You don't stand in line twice, do you? No. This is going to count down. So now you've taken 2 people out of there. There are 3 left. Then there are 2 left, and there's one last person who's last. Not fun. Okay, how many ways can they be arranged if the boys need to be in the front of the line? Okay, we have 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to label this. I want the boys, and how many boys were there? 3. So this will be a boy, 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 and this will be a girl and girl. So how many ways can you choose the first boy? 3. Then the second one is 2, and the third one is 1. Jane, you need to focus on this. You can do that later. How about the girls? How many choices do I have? There were 2 girls. 2, and then 1. Don't mix it up because it'll mess you up later. Okay, another one. How many ways can they be arranged if the girls and boys need to be alternated? So I'm going to do my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's start with the boys. There's 3 boys. And then how many girls? 2. Then there are how many boys? Oh, I should have done this. Boy, boy, boy. So that's 3, 2, 1. Right? Okay, Max? What's going to go in here next? Shh, don't tell. Yeah. Because there were 2 girls, and there's only 1 girl left. And please make sure you return my calculators. I have to return those, Okay, let's do some math books. Math books and English books. I had asked for help on one of these because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. I was okay with the first one. How many books do we have, Emily?
2.
3, no.
5, 7.
7 books, right? So how many spaces am I going to need? 7. So you should have time to work on the other things that some of you want to be working on. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd like to see some good scores. Right now your grades are really pretty good. Okay. How many ways can you choose a book? They're all mixed up in a bag. How many ways? No. Once you take your book out, it's not there anymore. 6.
5, 4.
And if you want to know the shorthand way of writing that, when you multiply these numbers together, it's called a factorial. So you can write it like that if you want. It's called a factorial. I will see it. You will see it on the ACT. Someone else is starting it now. It just means count down. Multiply them all together. Yes. How many ways can you arrange them if a math book needs to be last? Okay, Emily, this is the one I messed up on. So let's put the blanks in there. And by the way, one of the answers on the answer key for this lesson, for the worksheet, is wrong. I believe it's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll check it out, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Okay. Which blank do you have to fill in first? Nope. The math book. And that needs to be last. How many math books can we choose from? 2. Now we can do the rest. How many books are still left? 6. So this is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How did I get 6? Because I've chosen one of these. This has to happen. There's 2 ways for that math book to be chosen. So I'm going to pull that one out. How many books are still left? You still might have you still will have a math book there. So I have 6 books. This is the one that I had to ask about. Okay, there's still 6 books left, even though that's a 2, because there's 2 ways to choose that math book. Maybe it was algebra, maybe it was geometry. But once I pull one out, I'm still left with 6 books. And there's a math book in here. I don't know where, but it's there. If I want to make it more complicated, say it has to be another one, but then I have to think a little harder. How many ways can you arrange them if the English books need to be in the middle? How many spaces do I need to draw? How many books are there? 4, 5, 6. I mean, this works for me. If you have your own techniques, if you have something else that works better, fine. How many English books are there? 3. And they need to be in the middle. So English, English, English. Okay, how many ways can you choose an English book? 3. Okay, Emily, you've chosen 1. How many are left? 2 and 1. Okay, now we got to think. What's the first number going to be? How many books were there? But you've chosen all 3 of them. This has to happen. So 7 take away 3 leaves you with what? 4. I think it's 4. You can double check my answer keys. 4, 3, 2, 1. What I like is that you're going to use everything, you're always going to end with a 1. Or unless it's like that, but you're going to see 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's why I did it in color. Okay? Because this could be math or science. This could be math or science. These are given. Okay, one more problem. This is a handwritten problem. I didn't write it, but there's some on the worksheet like this. The worksheet didn't take me very long. It's not any more complicated than this. Amanda, Amy, Ryan, and Kelly are waiting in line. How many ways can you arrange them? So how many people are there? 4. So I'm going to do 4 blanks because everybody's going to be in line. We're not going to not include somebody. This can get complicated, by the way. When you start to say, well, you're not going to include this person or whatever. Counting principles is a whole course in college. I didn't like it, but anyway. How many ways can you arrange them? There were 4 choices for the first position. How many for the next one? 3, because one person is already in line. Then you take another person, put them in line. 2, 1. Now, that wasn't too bad, but part 2 is a little more challenging. How many blanks do I need before I even do anything? I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How many ways if an A person must be first and last? How many A names are there? Amanda, Amy, Ryan, and Kelly. There's 2. Okay, so you got 2, and then last 1. How many people are left? You've used up 2 of the A's, and there's 2 left. So this is 2 ways to put those other 2 people in. I like the fact that I skipped the multiplying part. Honestly, they're all written out like this. So if you don't have a calculator handy and don't want to multiply it, that's okay. That's it. Do you have any questions on how to do it, or is this okay? Is this pretty straightforward? Well, I'd like you to put the sequence down because you might not be right. In this case, it's easy. It's 4. That's showing your work. I want you to show your work because I want you to get it right. Are there any questions on worksheet 5? Because it was kind of similar. And then tomorrow we're going to review. Yeah, so you did the same kind of thing. And I'll have to see when the cumulative is. I know there's one coming. No, we have review tomorrow, Wednesday test. What? This is Tuesday? I don't think so because we don't have any review. There's a review lesson. I don't like that. But that,